Hi everyone, so my name is Courtney Shook and today we are going to be talking about a really unique fitness studio in the local area here of Grand Rapids called Shape Your Life Studios. Specifically, we are going to be talking about the marketing strategy that I have put together in order to boost their sales. So let's go ahead and get started here. So first, let's talk a little bit about the studio. So the studio was established in 2014 by Kathy Bartnick. She is really passionate about health and fitness, and she just decided to create this really unique environment here with Shape Your Life Studios. So they offer spin classes, kickboxing, group power training, which is basically personal training in a group level, and then their services are also offered at only $10 per class, which is also another really unique aspect of the studio. A lot of other studios, I've been to some where they charge $25 plus. So this is really affordable for their members, and the biggest draw, I would say, to the studio is that the environment is completely centered on women empowerment and inclusivity. As you can see from the background photo here, you've got women of all different shapes, sizes, fitness levels. One thing that we really want to hone in on, and I really wanted to hone in on here with the marketing strategy, is that no matter what fitness level you are, no matter what age you are, you can walk into this studio and feel like you can belong. That is one issue that I know I've had with traditional gyms, I'm sure many others have, is that when they walk into gyms, they are very intimidated by the environment. You've got people who you don't look like and you feel like you don't belong there just because you're not at their same level. That is not how you would react if you were to walk into the studio, and that is one really big draw, and it has a lot to do with their the customer, the value that they're bringing to their customers here. So yeah. All right, so the situation analysis and the SWOT analysis here. First, we're going to be talking about their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So their strengths is that they promote health and fitness. It is a very inclusive environment. They have certified personal trainers, and the really big draw here is that they are affordable. Like we talked about a little bit before here, only $10 per class. That is almost unheard of, so it's really awesome. Weaknesses include the small studio space, the lack of funds for updated equipment, and a really weak social media presence. So when I was looking at the marketing strategy for Shape Your Life, I really wanted to focus on improving their social media presence. So we'll definitely be talking about that a little further, but it's here for now in the weaknesses. So opportunities, opportunity to add more classes like HIIT, pound, bar. Opportunities is an increase in health conscious consumers and using social media as a marketing tool. Threats are increased competition, customer interest in outdoor activities in the summer months, and a lack of affordable equipment. Okay, moving on to the PESTEL analysis. So for political, we have the Michigan Health and Wellness Plan. So the Michigan Health and Wellness Plan focuses on a 4x4 initiative of a healthy diet, engaging in regular exercise, on an annual physical examination, and the avoidance of tobacco use. What's really cool is that I feel like everyone these days is really aware of the obesity problem. Michigan is one of the most obese states in the United States, and this is a big issue. So all of our heads of government are really pushing for reform in how we view health and fitness. So that positively impacts the studio here. The recent boom in the economy leads to people finding it easier to afford fitness boutique memberships, which is great. Social impacts the rise in interest for health and fitness. technological. The companies are capitalizing off of the interest in indoor cycling, such as the Peloton bikes. The interest in cycling, it's really great because the Peloton bike, that is amazing. However, if more and more people are purchasing those bikes, it takes them away from studios that offer the cycling classes. So definitely need to be aware of that when you're in this type of business. The legal aspects, certified trainers, liability waivers. Of course, there are always those risks if people are getting hurt. And then environmental, increased traffic in the winter, and the seasonal weather directly impacts customer attendance. So let's talk a little bit about our target customers here. So I have created the target customer based off of everything that the studio is attracting now. So basically what we want to focus on here is people who have a desire to get healthy and a desire to change their lives, but don't really know how. So, because right there, I feel like it's an untapped market. People who know that they want to be healthy, people who work out all the time, they're already established in gyms, they're already established in boutiques. What I want to do is take a whole new group of people who just don't know where to start with fitness and draw them into this studio. So specifically, we're focusing on women. The studio has always focused on women. Of course, men are more than welcome to attend group classes. However, the women empowerment aspect is what makes it really unique and makes the environment what it is and makes it so positive, because women aren't intimidated by men when they come into the studios. And that isn't to say that men negatively impact this environment. It's just we're going for a very, very unique experience, and that includes only attracting women. So the age range, like I said, people of all ages are being targeted here. So I put ages 25 through 50 just to get a wide range of people. I feel like that would be, they can afford it, they can make the times. Really it's just kind of more of a personal thing. Age does not matter here at the studio. Income, $30,000 and up. Like we've already mentioned before, the fitness studio is already really reasonably priced, and I don't want to change that at all. With my entire marketing plan, we are not raising the prices because that is one thing that makes us very unique. It makes us remain competitive and it makes us affordable. And we do not need to raise the prices at all, because that is one of the reasons why members are attracted to our business, is because we are affordable. So the location, there would be anyone within 15 miles from the studio. The studio is located off of 131 and 36th Street. It's right off 131 there, so it's a very convenient location for everyone who lives and works in Grand Rapids. So more on target customers. This is just a little graph that we found here, stating, why are people going to boutique gyms and using those facilities? And the number one reason is because of the type of people that go there. And that is why I did not want to change the target group of customers here with the studio. They're doing a great job. The second one, which is another thing that we're completely focusing on here with the marketing strategy, is the atmosphere and the vibe. We do not want to do anything to change the positive atmosphere. So moving on here. So now let's just talk a little bit of the goals that I've described. So I want to increase profits by 5% in 2019 by attracting new customers and maintaining existing customers. Like I've already stated before, I do not want to lower the price. We want to draw in those customers who are on the couch wanting to get healthy. They just don't know how. So that's the group that we are going for, and we do not, like I said, we do not want to increase the price, excuse me. All right, so user facts here just talks a little bit about why people are attending, the attendance rates of gyms, and we want to maintain our tenure. So, all right, so let's talk a little bit about the tactics, and specifically the 4 P's model: product, price, place, and promotions. This is what I have used in my marketing strategy. So for product, we are selling a mindset, not a physical product. So the mindset is that anyone, no matter what age or fitness level they are, can attend classes at Shape Your Life that have the power to change their lives. So all members are guaranteed a judgment-free zone. I kind of compare this to the services offered at Planet Fitness. They totally marketed themselves off the idea that they were going to be completely judgment-free, and it worked for them. And that's kind of the same idea here. We're judgment-free, positive environment, focuses on women empowerment. So the product is totally this idea. Of course, it is the physical fitness that they're selling, and you can purchase, you can purchase merchandise, you can purchase shakes, you can purchase meal plans. However, what we are selling is the value proposition that going to the studio is going to give you a better mindset and a better mental health. So, moving on from product, price, the $10 price tag on classes keeps the studio competitive and affordable. Place, it is, unfortunately, the place is totally dependent on members attending class at the physical studio. There is not a way for members to take pieces of the studio home with them or take classes home with them as of yet. That is definitely something in the future that I could see being a possibility, but as of right now, we're just focusing on drawing customers into the studio. Another thing that we're really focusing on is the social media expansion. The website that the studio has right now is very outdated. Their list of trainers is out to date. Their list of classes is out to date. Just the way that the website is set up, there's just not a whole lot of information available for people who are interested in the studio. If they went to the website, they would just be getting a whole lot of outdated information that they really can't apply to the state that the studio is in right now and what's going on with the studio now. So we definitely want to totally revamp the website. It would include a section of detailed information about classes, including the trainers, times of the classes, tips for success, and video examples. One thing I did really want to introduce here into the marketing strategy is having the trainers be completely self-promoting, so they would basically promote themselves and promote the studio as a whole. And then it would also include an introduction of a mobile app that allows members to sign up for classes online, modify current reservations, and provide feedback. And then the promotions aspect would be, I want to include promotions for free classes to members who refer a friend, free classes to members who write Google reviews, and free classes for first-time attendees. So the controls we have established is the performance standards here. So they are going to be set and reevaluated each quarter. We are going to be seeing an increase in profits by 1.25% each quarter. Customer satisfaction needs to remain at 80%. And then we're going to be having monthly and quarterly checklists that go over all of this. And the information needed for those checklists is going to be gathered by the use of customer surveys. So I want to thank all of you for listening to our presentation today. I really hope you've gathered